What's up YouTube, this is Galactic God, and I'm coming at you now with the Gadget deck profile. This of course is the Gadget deck that I used in the most recent duel video series. I'm also testing out a new camera today, so make sure you let me know how you think the quality of this camera is compared to the other one I used down in the description bar below. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and jump into things and get right to the Gadget profile. Alright, so I'm playing 3 Green Gadgets, 3 Red Gadgets, and of course 3 Yellow Gadgets. So this is the 9 gadget build. This is kind of the way I wanted to play it. I know there are a lot of people out there that are now using 6 gadgets, but I still like it in 9. I like being able to draw them constantly and you know, making sure that I'm always going to get a gadget in that first hand. I'm also playing 3 copies of the Tin Goldfish. This card, I think, almost single-handedly made gadgets that much more powerful and playable and everything, and I never really understood just how well it works in this deck until I started using it myself. I haven't played gadgets in a very long time. I've played against them, of course, quite a bit still, but I haven't actually used the gadget deck in a while, so this was my first attempt back into it, and you know, I really like Goldfish a lot. I think it's great that he's also searchable by Gear Gigant X and all that kind of stuff. It just, you know, really helps the deck out a lot. And we have 3 copies of Kagetokage, really cool card. I'm playing 2 Machina Fortresses, 1 of the Machina Cannon, and then I'm playing just the 1 Gearframe. Originally I was playing 3, and then even 2, and then 3 Fortresses and all this kind of stuff, and some of my friends were kind of telling me that I should probably try the more slimmed down version of the Machina engine. They thought I might like it better, and actually I do. I think it works really good with just these 4, so that way you're not drawing into dead gear frames if you draw, you know, too many of your other Machina cards early on. And you know, since everything is kind of searchable through Gear Gigant X, or at least Gear Gigant X gets you Gearframe, which gets you Fortress and all that kind of stuff, I think it works really better with just the slimmed down version. At least the way I play it and the way I like to play it, I think it works good that way. From there I'm playing 2 of the Redox, and then 2 Effect Veilers, and then 2 Maxx, and that kind of rounds up the monster lineup for the deck. Alright, so for spells, we're running 2 MSTs, 2 Forbidden Lance. A lot of people don't dig on Lance as much as they once did, mostly because some of the more meta main decks aren't playing as many spells and traps that you would need Lance for. So, you know, decks like maybe Mermails or even Dragon Rulers don't play as many spell and traps as like Black Wings or something like that, but I still think there's enough chance of you running across rogue decks where this could be very helpful. Plus, you know, gadgets are relatively weak, and even a lot of the rank 4 exceeds that they bring out are not as powerful as some of the other you know, exceeds that you'll see decks make, or even the Dragon Rulers themselves, and so this really kind of helps get over that. From there I'm playing Book of Moon, Dark Hole, and I still like limited removal. I think it can help you steal games when you probably shouldn't have it. You know, if you get an open field available to you and you're able to get a Fortress out and there's about 5,000 or so, you know, life points left, you can just attack with Fortress and Limiter and go for game right there without putting too much effort in more than that. And I think Limiter kind of just helps you get those big wins out from nowhere when your opponent's not expecting it. They figure they can maybe conserve on a resource or 2 until the next turn, and Limiter kind of makes them, you know, punish them for that. Anyhow, that's the spell lineup. Alright, so for traps, we're playing 2 copies of Mirror Force, 2 copies of Fiendish Chain, the 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential, and then the 1 Solemn Warning. And that kind of rounds up the traps. Alright, so for the extra deck, we have 2 Gear Gigant X's, our 1 King of the Feral Imps. Now these 3 are your massive resource generators. You summon a gadget, get a resource for that, you know, go in, bring out, you know, template Goldfish with this. You can go into this, grab another resource, or you go gadget and Kagetokage, grab another Kagetokage with this with another gadget. Just allows you to make so many +1s. I think it's really good. Plus, 2300 is not super weak. I mean, it's not as powerful as some things. That's why the Forbidden Lances really help too. From there, we do have Diamond Direwolf for stuff that we have trouble getting around. Blackship, Gagaga Cowboy, Photon Papilloperative, Daigusto Emeral to help us do our recycling since, you know, Pot of Avarice is gone now. Utopia, Maestroke, Ouroboros, and then for the rank 7s we have Big Eye and Mecha Phantom Beast Dracossack. And then for our only synchros, we have Crimson Blader and Scrap Dragon. I still love Scrap Dragon. I usually put him in any deck that I think that can make him, because just being able to start popping cards is good. And Crimson Blader, of course, you know, stopping special summonings is level 5 monster, so if you run across dragons or something crazy, you can stop it from happening. Also, Ouroboros was a card I wasn't using at first. I was trying out Thunderspark Dragon instead of Shockmaster, and then Vylon to Sigma as well. But my buddies, again, really tried to convince me that Ouroboros was the way to go, and I'm kind of glad that I listened to them. Alright, and that's going to round up the extra deck. Alright, and there you have it. This was the gadget deck that I used in the most recent duel video series. There's a few other kind of techie cards that I didn't have in here. Stuff like Swift Iron Scarecrow I've been considering as well, because you can search it out via Gear Gigant X. So I mean, you can stop those crazy OTKs from happening to you with that. And just some other little things that I've been, you know, messing around with as well. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with the deck as it is. I'm always, you know, trying to tweak and change it and improve it. So if you guys have any suggestions on anything I could do to, you know, help improve and make the deck better, definitely leave those down in the comment section below, as well as your overall thoughts on the deck itself. And I guess that's going to pretty much do it for now. This is Galactic God, out.